Hello, my name is Austin, and I'm here to talk to you about heat-related death. Now, I doubt many of you stop and think to yourselves, how often does heat kill, or is heat that deadly? Most of us native to Arizona tend to not think about it as much, but many of you aren't from here and aren't native, and may not be used to it. Let me just say that if you plan to live here for a while, listen up, because this might just save your life. So I'm going to start playing you guys a video about the Chicago heat wave of 1995. So, as you can see by this video, the Chicago heat wave was a tragedy with over 700 deaths happening in just the 5 days that took place. Most of the deaths were the elderly people who refused to open their windows or to sleep outside due to the crime rate in the areas. The death tolls rose each and every day from the causes deaths such as heat strokes and severe hydration. The temperatures rose over 100 degrees each day, with the highest being around 115 degrees. This is just one deadly example of how lethal heat can be. Heat is a silent killer. It doesn't usually cause widespread panic compared to hurricanes or diseases, unless it's in a case as severe as Chicago, but heat does kill. Although many of you may not know, some reports show over 600 deaths a year, while others report possibly reaching as high as 1,000. Many people are suffering from it each day, and it isn't a quick death either. It can be slow and painful, feeling the heat bear down on you, with some people having no way to stop it. Children and pets aren't even safe from its clutches, but none more prevalent than hot cars. Parents and pet owners tend to often bring their kids or pets with them when they go shopping and need to stop in a store quickly and leave the kid alone in the car. While most leave the air conditioner on and some do not, in cars the temperature can more than double, leading to painful experiences. Many die each year because of this. The children are too young to get the car door open while pets physically can. Just this year, a 7-month-old kid died near Northeast Phoenix when he was found not breathing just outside his own home. It is basically common knowledge how people die in relation to heat, but for those who don't know, it's mainly due to dehydration and heat strokes. When hot temperatures, when when in hot temperatures, people begin to get dehydrated. If they cannot get any water, they risk death. Same for heat strokes. When excessive heat and without shelter, you begin to feel dizzy, sick, or worse, begin to finally black out and into a stroke and potentially die. Many factors can affect the risk of dying to heat. First is based on location. Depending on where you live, such as in Arizona or in places like Alaska, the temperatures here are much higher than there, and and we have a much worse time. Cities, though, have a high risk due to the creation of an urban heat island, as shown in this picture here, where, due to the lack of vegetation, the temperature rises. Time, of course, also has an impact, where around noon it is hotter than at night. And a less expected factor, however, is social level and age. Depending on how rich or poor you may be, your house may have less air conditioning, and as data has proven multiple times, aged people have a higher risk. This could be due to them not leaving the house when it's hot, and just overall being weaker due to their old age. Finally, news consumption affects risk. Those who watch the news less, or who are also more poor and don't have accurate knowledge of the temperature, may risk not being prepared for the heat outside. It is easy though to survive, and there should be no worries about the danger. For those of you who don't do it, then watch the news or view your weather app daily, especially during the summer. Second, stock up on water during all times of the year. Here in Arizona, it can reach over 100 degrees in the summer very often, and if you're left without any water, then that's no good. Arizona businesses must give you free water cups too, if you ask. Also, if you make sure to keep your air conditioner maintained, and by law in Arizona, if it breaks down, your landlord must fix it or get you another place to live temporarily. Finally, do not leave any children or animals in hot cars, no matter what. Even if you think the air conditioner is on in the car, don't risk it. Who knows? It might just break, and an innocent life could be in danger. So why should you care? You should care because the number of global deaths can easily be prevented if only people understood the danger. With the rise of global warming, the temperatures will continue to rise, making those heat waves even worse and the summers even hotter. Families will suffer, children and pets die in cars yearly, some even lose a parent. It is hard to avoid dying to heat and is overall a simple solution. The reason you should care about the most is because we live in Arizona, and for those of you who have yet to experience the summer here, then you're in for a trip. If you thought fall was hot, the summers are just going to get hotter by the year and will continue to do so. So, where's my research heading? Well, one of three possible ideas. One, I will look into how heat-related deaths can be prevented. Two, how heat-related deaths affect families. Or three, how heat is a silent killer.